Hello everyone, this is SeReNiiTYzZ here, back on another awesome Halo 4 video for you guys today. This time today guys, back on my Fawn Barbecue account, playing alongside GanGStaRss. George playing Ice Blaster 69, the cousin of Ice Blaster 80, what a great Halo player. And also Nosh XLs, going up against NINO EVADES and his team of 5. So I was only searching with 4 players this game, guys. Actually NINO EVADES like God Squad team of 5, you know, this kid's so amazing at Halo 4, you know, like the best player in the game. No, I'm joking. I really don't think NINO EVADES is that good, guys. Honestly, I really think this kid's shit at this game. But, you know, that's just my opinion. I'm not asking anyone to sort of agree with me or whatever, but, you know, he's playing a team of 5 here, and I never thought this kid was good, and this is just more of our antics against him and his kind of terrible squad, in my opinion. The fact that he had a Halo 450 for me and a H2A50 was a bit of an insult on Master Chief Collection, because he's really not a good player. And this is some gameplay of Abandoned TS against him and his team of 5, with Nuggin Blaster as our random, so we had to work with that as best as we could. So at the start, guys, you know, getting red spawn on Abandoned TS, you always want to go for the overshield like you saw me do at the beginning of this game, so that's immediately an immediate advantage being red side on this map, similar to when I played HG Dave and that team of 5. They had the red side, so they did get the initial OS, and when you spawn red side, like, you should know exactly the position in which it is that you get OS. It's slightly to the far left. The guy on the far left will basically have the closest opportunity to you know, sprint to the OS, and it does also help if that person's host for a little bit of an extra boost towards the power up. So you definitely want to make that possible, so that's definitely something that you have to get when you start an Abandoned TS match. So it's very important. That's basically the main thing that determines who gets the kills, and just work with the OS as best you can. You know, best idea to use the OS is to just stay alive with it, film some shots, make it hard for the enemy team to push up. You know, being the red team, you start with the immediate setup with ring control, and also, you know, holding towards back gold and that side of the map. And that's basically what you want to do for the whole game. You want the other team spawning on beach constantly with a really superior setup, and there's really not a lot the other team can do about it. So that's the main idea for Abandoned TS. So in this game we were trying to achieve that by holding down a strong setup all game. And usually when this goes accordingly, you're pretty much always like 99% of the time like stake the other team. So that's the idea of Abandoned TS. In Halo 4, the original, like Team Slayer was in 4s, so some maps do play differently in 5s for Slayer, but most of the same rules apply. I mean, Haven's probably the one that's most noticeable that is a bit of a difference when people spawn in with 5 players as opposed to 4, but Abandoned's pretty similar whether it's 4 players or 5. You know, you have to hold ring setup, you have to have someone looking at Blue Cave, you have to have, you know, 1 or 2 people if you really want in Purple Forest, because that's pretty important as well. You know, new overshield comes up at 855 right here, so my teammates are setting up for it. But definitely just want to make sure you always clear up those, you know, odds and end players on your side, like NINO EVADES trying to crouch in here, you know, trying to sort of get behind our setup, and you know, that's a really good, it's actually not a bad play, you know, because if he doesn't sort of push up with the rest of his teammates, he'll find himself kind of like getting, you know, on the beach spawn all game long. So he definitely wants to push up and try and get people behind our setup in the ring, which is a really good play actually. You know, rather than sitting there and taking it on the beach, so actually trying to fight back. Unfortunately for me there, I couldn't get that kill. I was a little bit weak, and if, you know, had I have got that kill, I would have got the snipe. So at this point then my teammates were sort of like, if I remember correctly, was sort of like worrying. Obviously we had one player that wasn't communicating with us, and I don't think he was that great, to be honest. So we had to kind of work with that as best as we could. So at this point, just telling my teammates like not to panic, and you know, I'll sort it out kind of thing. So I just pushed into the ring there and clear up NINO, and then look to push on the other, you know, his other teammates by helping my teammates wherever I can. You know, my teammate to the left here was calling out for help, so I help him out. But the main idea here that I was trying to say to him is sort of like, you know, one of our leading squad members, I was trying to say, you know, we need to get back on the setup, we need to really get back into the ring, you know, force them to keep spawning at beach, you know, and try and clear up those, you know, odds extra players that are getting in behind our setup. So That's exactly what we're doing here, and as you can see, we've pretty much got everything under control there. And now they're going to start spawning back beach, and you know, hopefully we can just finish off the resistance. So that's a really nice play. At this point, you know, George and I do really well to like stay alive in the ring. GanGStaRss gets another clutch kill there, and I think a couple of my teammates also got some nice kills towards the end. Nice little 4 or 5 shot there on NINO. That was a really nice play as he's coming to the ring. But you know, just looking to suppress them out of the ring setup, guys, and that's basically what I'm doing here with the you know, team shot with my teammates with the BR, just trying to, you know, suppress them and keep them spawning on beachside, because if we do that, we're just definitely going to win. And you know, also next overshield is about 50 seconds away, so we really want to hold here and slay them as much as we can, so it makes it easier on ourselves to set up for the OS ahead of time. And that's where I decided to like change up my position here on NINO and his clan of amazing players. But you know, this is where I decided to sort of vary where I was, because you know, I really like getting purple angles on Abandoned TS, because you can really catch people off guard if they're pushing main ramp. It's just pretty much a free kill every time. But definitely good to vary your positions. Like, you'll see me going ring 2, you'll see me going ring 3, you'll see me going purple bridge, you'll see me going like to, you know, purple forest as I am now. Like, it's very good to be fluid on Abandoned TS. You know, don't sort of make yourself obvious, especially if you're playing a good team. I mean, like, this team was okay. You know, they were I'd say they're an average Halo 4 team. Personally, I don't know how NINO got his Halo 450, but there was a lot of scrubby kids on the MCC variant of this game, and the OG players would just, you know, stamp them out basically. But you know, but saying that, like, against a decent team on Abandoned TS, it's definitely good to be unpredictable, because if you stick to sort of staying in one position, you're going to get sort of called out, and you know, if the enemy team have a sniper or something on beach, then that's not going to help. So you know, you have to just keep the enemy team guessing when you play Abandoned TS. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's quite a nice victory against NINO. It's team of 5. We were playing a team of 4 for this match, so I did find that kind of funny. But NINO's the best, right? He's a great Halo 450, and that's really impressive. So guys, this is SeReNiiTYzZ. I hope you enjoyed another one of my videos, and I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.